All right, welcome everybody. This is Skyleur Steffensen. I am very excited to be here tonight. It is Wednesday night, which means that it's our Wednesday webinar. So here we are again, joined by quite a few of you. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about our topic tonight, which is the convention cash countdown. And you can see right behind me, there's a clock counting down. We're at 102 days. So we are getting closer and closer to the end of that promotion. That 102 days is counting down to March 31st because that is the last day for the promotion. So it's 102 days. Like I said, it's counting down, and we cannot wait to see what you're going to do with this information. So I want to get on here tonight and really help you understand how you can maximize, how you can make the most money from the convention cash countdown. That's my goal tonight. So I have 5 tips, and we're going to go through each of them, and we're going to discuss them. Well, not discuss them because it's a Zoom. So I'm going to talk, and you guys can listen. But hopefully, if you have questions afterwards, you can feel free to reach out to me, to the rest of our sales team, to our customer service department. But these are the 5 tips that I want to get into tonight. So let's get into it right away. Tip number 1. Read the promotion. All right. That doesn't seem like a very, very difficult tip, or maybe not a very good tip, but there are still many of you who have not yet even read the promotion. So make sure to read the promotion. You can find it in the news section of the back office. You can find it in the download section. Read the promotion. All right. Because what it's going to do is it's going to tell you exactly what you earn points for and how many points each activity is worth. But I'm going to simplify it for you right now, and I'm going to tell you how you earn points. You earn points by going out and personally sponsoring brand new customers and personally sponsoring brand new business partners. That's number 1. Number 2, you earn points by advancing yourself to a new lifetime rank. So if you're a jade, you advance to a pearl or a sapphire or above whatever your lifetime rank was at the end of November. That's the second way you can earn points. The third way is you can help someone who you personally sponsored reach a new lifetime rank as well during the time frame. And the fourth way is to have recurring orders, meaning that if someone enrolls with you, and we're going to talk about this further, but if someone enrolls with you, to get the recurring orders throughout this promotion of them continuing to order every single month. And again, I'm going to talk about that. That's one of my tips. So we're going to talk about that further. And the fifth way is to register for convention. You get 5 points just for registering for convention. And here's the great news. If you're already registered for convention, you already have 5 points. So congratulations. If you're registered for convention, you're on the board without even doing anything except for registering. Obviously, you'll need to do more to qualify, but that's 5 easy points that you have if you've already registered or can get if you register. So tip number 1, read the promotion. It will discuss all of this. It will go into detail. I'm not going to go into detail about every single point and what everything's worth, but you can read it on your own and you can figure out exactly how you can get to that first threshold. And the first threshold is 75 points. At 75 points, you earn a $500 bonus that's paid out on your monthly commissions. So if you earn in December, it gets paid out in December, which is great. So look for ways to get to 75 points. In order to do that, you want to make sure to check out the promotion and read it. All right? Number 2, start now. Tip number 2 is start now. Why do I say that? Well, obviously, it gives you more time to complete the 75 points or the 150 points or the 225 points. But there's a very specific reason why I tell you to start right now. And it comes down to what I've already talked about a little bit, which is recurring orders. We're doing something that I love during this promotion. Not only are we rewarding you for what you have already done by sponsoring a new business partner, but we're also rewarding you for how many times they order consecutively after that during that promotion time frame. Here's what that means. If you sponsor someone, let's say you sponsor a new business partner at $5.99 this month in December, and they order every single month, January, February, and March, during the contest period. If they do that, you're going to not only get the points for their starter pack, but you're going to get 3 points in January, 3 more in February, and 3 more in March because they ordered consecutively after they were enrolled. That's why it's so important to get started in December, because if you enroll all of your new business partners in March, that's the last month of the contest time frame. So you can't get any points for recurring orders. Whereas if you start enrolling in December, you can get a lot of points on those recurring orders. I hope that makes sense. I want to make it as clear as possible. Again, if you have questions, you can contact us. But if you start now, you get a lot of points with those recurring orders from people who are enjoying our products every single month. And that applies during the time frame of the contest through March 31st. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, if you want to find the easiest path to earn your 75 points, here's what it is. Write this one down. Run 2 power plays. That's the easiest, fastest way to get to 75 points, is to run 2 power plays. And we're giving you December, January, February, and March, 4 months to run 2 power plays. Now, for those of you who are wondering what a power play is, if you're brand new, it's 3 customers, it's 3 business partners. If you do that twice, so you enroll a total of 6 customers, 6 business partners, you've given yourself a very good shot at qualifying for this promotion, okay? And I want to give you a couple of examples. Let's see if I can share my screen. I hope I can get this right. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of how to get to 75 points. One of them is going to be the power play. All right, now I'm going to close this. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. If someone can just comment on here and tell me that you can see my screen, that would be great. And let's see. We see it. All right, thank you, Tom. Okay, so this is example number 1. Example number 1 is running 2 power plays. Here's how it works. You get 6 new customers. I mentioned that power play is 3 customers, 3 business partners. So if you run 2, that's 6 new customers. Let's assume they're purchasing the triangle pack. It could be fluoresce, it could be something else. But if they're purchasing a triangle pack, they're going to get 2 points for each brand new customer. So that's a total of 12 points during the time frame. Now, the other part of the power play is that you need 3 new business partners. So if you run 2, you're going to get 6 new business partners. And those are worth 8 apiece if you get on the $5.99 pack, 8 points apiece. So just for getting 6 new business partners in a 4-month time frame, you get 48 more points. So for running a power play, you get 60 points, 2 power plays, you get 60 points out of the 75 needed. You're almost there. Here's some other ways to get points. The recurring orders, I talked to you about this. Let's say that all 6 business partners don't order again. Maybe some of them were enrolled in March, so you couldn't get any points on recurring orders. But if you get just 4 recurring orders from those business partners, you're going to get another 12 points. Just 4 orders. I mean, it could come from 2 people. It could come from 4 people ordering 1 more time. It doesn't matter how you get those recurring orders. They're just recurring orders. That's another 12 points. And if you register for convention, that's another 5 points. That's 77 points just for running 2 power plays and helping people reorder. That's how easy it is. Example number 2 is right here. Let's say that you're not quite as good at getting the power play. Let's say you don't quite get there, but you're pretty good at customer acquisition, and you can really help someone get started the right way by ordering the $12.99 pack. Here's another example. Let's say you enroll 5 new customers on the triangle pack. Again, that could be nutritionals or fluoresce products. But if you have 5 new customers at the triangle pack, you're going to get 10 points for that. If you have 3 new business partners at the $12.99 pack, you get 12 points apiece for those. So you're going to get 36 points for those. Let's say only 3 people, or maybe not people, but 3 times somebody reorders. All right, that's 9 more points. And again, that's very much on the low end. We expect people to continue to reorder, so that's very much on the low end. But that's another 9 points. Because you've enrolled these 3 people with a $12.99 pack, their business is moving forward, they're bringing in new people as well, and you reach Jade, you reach Pearl, you reach Sapphire. That's Sapphire within 4 months. We've seen people do it in days, 4 days. So we're giving you 4 months, and I'm assuming that you'll hit Jade, Pearl, and Sapphire during that 4-month time frame. That's another 16 points. And again, you register for convention, that's another 5 points. You're at 76 points. You got an extra $500 in your pocket. Okay? That's how easy this is. Those are just 2 examples. Now, I could go on, and I could talk about this, but those are the 2 examples of what I can show you of how easy it really is to get there. So I want to make sure how clear that is. It really is 4-month time frame to get 2 power plays. That's the fastest way and the best way, in my opinion, that you can get there. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is make sure to check your points on Kyäni Pro. This is a fantastic, upgrade that we made. We originally came out with this promotion. We said, hey, you're going to get a weekly email that's going to tell you what your points are. Well, we have an incredible IT team, and they've made it possible that every single hour it will update on Kyäni Pro. And if you have new points within that hour, you're going to get a push notification that says, congratulations on your new points. Here's your point total. So you will have almost real-time data of where your points are. So make sure you have your push notifications turned on in Kyäni Pro, and first of all, make sure you have Kyäni Pro. If you don't, you're missing out. Make sure to have your push notifications on Kyäni Pro, and make sure to check them, because we will show you your points on an hourly basis. And each time that you have new points, it will reflect that in Kyäni Pro. The other thing that I'll tell you is check recognition.kyani.com. If you're a competitive person, I'm extremely competitive, but if you're that way, go to recognition.kyani.com and check out who exactly is in the lead so that you can see where you stack up, and you can also see how close you are to your first threshold or your next threshold. And speaking of that leaderboard, I want to talk about the top 10 individuals right now in the US for the Convention Cash Countdown. People who are already on their way to earning their first $500 or $750 or even more on this promotion. So I'm going to give you the top 10, starting from number 10 in a 2-way tie at number 10 with 35 points so far. So 35 out of 75, they're already there within the first 19 days of December. They're almost halfway there. 35 points, Susana Cavedo and Mina and Charles De Vera. Congratulations to you guys. At number 9 with 35 points is Guy Victor. Congratulations. Number 8 with 37 points, Claudia Macero and Brady Valdez. Number 7 with 40 points, over halfway there, Jody Nelson. Number 6 with 41 points, Pyong Ok Hwang. Congratulations. Number 5 with 45 points, and there's a 2-way tie at number 5, Silver Yu and Huang Kuijan. Congratulations. At number 3 with 46 points, Tanya Atwood. At number 2 with 48 points, Dimitrios Karabetsos. Congratulations, sir. And number 1, and this is globally, right now, number 1 in the company with 159 points, already qualifying for the second tier of this, is Mr. Spencer Watson. So congratulations. You guys can see all this on recognition.kyani.com. If you haven't already been there to check out where you stack up, see where you're at. Like I said, if you're competitive, get those competitive juices flowing. Let's make sure that we know where we're at compared to the rest of, not only the US and Canada and French Polynesia, but the rest of the world. You can see where you stack up on recognition.kyani.com. So that was tip number 4, check your points on Kyäni Pro. Tip number 5, and the most important tip to me, attend convention. You've got to attend convention, not only because it's going to be an absolutely incredible event, but also because that $500 that you earned for getting 75 points is doubled when you come to convention. I'm going to repeat that. If you get 75 points, you get $500 right away in your monthly commissions, but when you come to convention, you double it. So you get another $500 for a total of $1,000. So if you're sitting out there and you're wondering, how do I afford convention? My money's a little tight. I'm not sure if I can get there. This is the way to get there. It's the Convention Cash Countdown. because we're going to pay you $500 to help you get there, and then we're going to give you another $500 to help you get home, or to help you, spend money wherever you would like while you're at convention. The logo store is a great place to do it, or get some new products. But that's where we're at. So we want to make sure to attend convention. It's huge. It's going to be such a great event, and we cannot wait to share more with you about that. But most importantly, you're going to double your cash on this promotion. And not only do you get to double it, and it's really nice, but you actually get to come on stage and receive cash. That's why it's called the Convention Cash Countdown. It's not a check, it's cash in hand at convention. And we're going to make it really fun, and we're going to have our founder, Mr. Kirk Hansen, out there giving out money to people. You don't want to be the one sitting in the audience not getting money. You want to be the one up there receiving money from our founder, cash in hand. So make sure to attend convention. If you haven't already made arrangements, please make arrangements. We're going to release hotels very soon, so you'll have the option of choosing where your hotel is. But make arrangements now. Flights are much cheaper. We want you there at this incredible event. So I got over my 5 points. I'm going to recap really quickly what those were. Number 1, read the promotion. Number 2, start now. Why? Because recurring orders give you points, and you want to start now and get as many points for those as possible. Number 3, easiest way to get there is to run 2 power plays. Go after it. Number 4, check your points on Kyäni Pro. They're there, and they're updated every single hour. And number 5, get to convention. Double your money at convention. You'd only get it doubled if you're at convention. It doesn't double if you don't come to the event. So be there in Salt Lake City, May 16th through 18th. All right, everyone, I have one more quick announcement. We want you to utilize all the resources you have with this Convention Cash Countdown, and we have a brand new resource for you. Our creative team just created a brand new video for the Convention Cash Countdown, and it's a peak video. So it's only about 30 seconds long, maybe even less, but it talks about the Convention Cash Countdown. It builds excitement around it and gives some brief points about the Convention Cash Countdown. That's going to be released here in about 10 minutes. So if you want to be the first to see that, check our Facebook page. Make sure you get that video and disperse it throughout your teams. Make sure people are excited about this, because this is a huge promotion. And if I were out there in your position, I would be thinking, how many people on my team are going to walk the stage and get cash in hand at convention? And there's a lot more than just the $1,000. There's 3 different thresholds for this, and there's also top prizes for the top 3 point earners around the globe. So there's a lot of money. Check out the promotion now in your back office, in your news article. It's so great to be with you guys. I cannot wait, like I said, to see how many people are walking that stage. In the meantime, we're 6 days away from Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. I hope you have a fantastic night, and we'll talk to everyone very soon. Take care, everyone.